Right, good evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're all doing well out there, having a decent weekend. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. It's just going to be a very quick video tonight. I've just been reading about Vechain and how it's been outperforming the overall cryptocurrency market today. So before I do get to that, I will look at the market overall to see how we're doing. We've got a market cap of 1.03 trillion, which represents a 1.16% growth over the last 24 hours. 24-hour trading volume of $28 billion, and Bitcoin dominance currently sitting at 42.2%. Bitcoin currently trading just shy of $22,500. Ethereum still holding above $1,500. Any rises in the top 10? Polygon's made some gains back, it's up nearly 4% today. Outside the top 10, Solana's looking decent, back above $21. Polkadot's had a nice little run up today. There's a fair few coins have recovered today after a fairly bleak week. Looking at the biggest rises over the past 24 hours, Conflux, that's up 18.72%. Maker, that continues to do well. It's been on a tear up for the last week or so. This Immutable X continues to push up. So there's been a few 10, 12, 18%. So it's been a decent day, really, considering it's a Sunday. So the market is looking pretty healthy. Hopefully that will continue leading on into next week. As for Vechain, you can see we're up 2.3% sorry, what was the market up? 1.16%. So Vechain is up 2.32% against the US dollar, up 1.22% against Bitcoin. We're on still over 1 million watch lists. We got a market cap just shy of $1.8 billion. Circulating supply remains the same at $72.5 billion with a 24-hour trading volume of $42 million. Chart looks reasonable for a Sunday. Things have pushed up. There's no point looking at this anymore. It's all just shilling of other bollocks and bullshit that no one's really interested in. We'll quickly look at the charts if we go to this very short article. You can see the last 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we've pushed down after we broke through that trend line, and we broke the support at 0.026, but we appear to have had a reaction at the 50 MA. Hopefully it will close above it and will confirm support. A close above that would put us in more bullish territory for a continuation to the upside next week. None of that's guaranteed. That's just my sort of thoughts on the matter. That said, we have got some downside momentum on the histogram and the MACD, and both the signal line and MACD line are sloping down, but they are above the zero line, so it's not terrible. So hopefully we could have a little reversal in play here, all depending on how we close today. A nice little push up above to the open of yesterday would be, a good sign leading into next week. So onto this very short article. It's on Investors Observer. Vechain rises 2.78%, outperforms the crypto market on Sunday. Vechain has been relatively average in terms of volatility when compared to other cryptocurrencies. So far Sunday, the crypto has gained 2.78% to 0.024. Investors Observer gives Vechain a moderate volatility rank of 35, placing in the bottom 35% of cryptos on the market. The volatility gauge analyzes, meaning that one day won't make or break its rank. VET's moderate volatility reading pairs with a low reading on the risk-reward gauge, meaning that the coin has moderate price swings and is well protected from price manipulation. So it's not basically, it's a roundabout way of saying it's not a pump and dump, it's fairly stable. That's not to say we can't have exponential growth, because we have seen this in the past. Like in 2020, we pumped all the way up to 28 cents. So there is, the opportunity for these parabolic gains, but it's just definitely not a pump and dump coin. Vechain price is in a favourable position going forward, with support set at 0.023 and resistance at 0.025. This positions Vechain with room to run before facing selling pressures. And then goes on to say what is a coin. So it's just a very, very brief article. It's quite interesting how they give a crypto score a volatility score. So you can just see that as a good thing or a bad thing, because volatility makes money, but I'd rather be in something that is not just going to go to zero all of a sudden. So a score of 35 is reasonable as far as I'm concerned. Excuse me one second. Got to get that water in. So going back over the chart quickly, we can see that we've had a nice little run up. We've had a pullback, which is normal. I would expect us to pull back down to here, but we appear to be showing a nice reaction to the 50 MA. If we go to the 4 hourly, we'll get a more in-depth view of what we've been doing today. You can see this downtrend has been, it's almost a parallel channel. Let me just see if I can draw one on. So we'll start from here, follow it down to around here. We'll go to that wick there. Yeah, well, hopefully we will react. We've not even reached the bottom of that channel. It appears to be reacting to the 50 MA, as I've already said. So I'm going to stop waffling on now and leave it for there. But yeah, hopefully things will look a bit better next week, and we can start to push up back towards that 0.032 region and make our way towards the, well, in my opinion, inevitable 10 cents region, which is some way away yet, but I see us getting there this year. Not financial advice, of course, it's just my own opinion. I will continue to DCA into this throughout the coming weeks, months, even years, because I'm in it for the long term. So once again, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience. Any comments or questions, just leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thanks for watching, and I wish you a wonderful evening and a good week. So bye for now.